In this lecture, we are going to construct a cycloid when point P is furthest point from ground. Okay. So once again, I will repeat the whole problem definition. Draw a cycloid of rolling circle having diameter 50 mm. Assume that moving point is furthest point from ground. So this statement is very important. Okay, moving point is furthest point from ground. Okay, let's construct the cycloid. Okay, initially we need to draw the circle of diameter how much? 50 mm. Okay, so you can take the radius 25 mm because diameter is given 50 mm. Okay, take the radius 25 mm and draw one circle. Okay, mark the center point. Okay, next draw two diagonals. Okay, next we need to divide the circle into 8 number of equal parts. Okay, so take the 45-degree angle. Take the 45-degree angle. Okay, first and second. Okay, and mark the 45-degree angle both the side, from this side and this side. Okay, why 45 degree? Because 360 divided by 8 is equal to 45 degree. Okay, draw the line from this point. Okay, now consider this point. Okay, next it is a very important step. What they mention, assume that the moving point P is furthest point from the ground. Okay, suppose this is a ground. Okay, suppose this is a ground, then moving point is furthest point from the ground, means you need to consider this point. Okay, so this is a P point. Okay, so this is a P point. Okay, it is a furthest point from this ground. Okay, so that's why I have written over here. Okay, next name these parts. So this is a point number 1, point number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this point P is also called as a 8. Okay, you can write or you can leave, there is no problem. So I will write for your reference. Okay, so this point number 8 is also called as a point number P. Okay, next we need to mark the directing line. Okay, so consider point point 4. Okay, consider point 4, and from this point we need to draw a horizontal line. Horizontal line means what? Directing line. So how distance of directing line can be calculated? Same formula, pi d. Okay, so pi d is how much? 50 mm. So pi into 50, how much distance we will get? It is equal to the 157 mm. Okay, so from this point number 4, mark or draw a straight line of length 157 mm. Okay, 157 mm. Pi d, pi into 50 is equal to 157 mm. Okay, name this point as a 8 dash. Okay, I will name this point as a 8 dash. Okay, now we need to divide this line into 8 number of equal parts, because we have divided this circle into 8 number of equal parts. That's why we need to divide this line into 8 number of equal parts. You have to repeat the same procedure. I have shown you multiple times. Okay, take point number 4 as a reference point. Okay, mark 30-degree angle. Okay, mark 30-degree angle. Okay, draw one line passing from point number 4. Okay, now take any suitable or convenient radius. I will take 1 centimeter. and mark 8 division on this line. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and last one 8. Okay. Name this part. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Join 8 to 8 dash. Okay. Use roller scale. Join 8 to 8 dash. Okay. Now consider point number 7. Draw a line by considering point number 7 that should be parallel to 8 to 8 dash. That line should be exactly parallel to the 8 to 8 dash. Consider point number 7 and draw a parallel line to 8 to 8 dash. Okay. Similarly, consider point number 6 and draw exactly parallel line to 7 dash. Consider point number 5th. Consider point number 4. Consider point number 3. Consider point number 2. And last one, point number 1. Okay. Now name this part. So this is a 1 dash, 2 dash. So 3 means 3 dash. 4 means 4 dash. Similarly 5 means 5 dash. 6 dash, 7 dash, and last 8 dash. Okay. So from this point number 1, draw a straight line. Exactly straight line. So this line should be exactly parallel to this line. Okay. Now from the point P, draw one horizontal line. Okay, so this horizontal line should be parallel to this line. Okay, so we are getting here one rectangle. Okay, now consider 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash. From each point you need to draw the vertical lines. One dash, from 2 dash, from 3 dash, from 4 dash, from 5th dash, from 6th dash, from last one is a 7 dash, and this is 8 dash. Okay, so these all lines are parallel to each other. All lines are parallel to each other. That's why I am instructing you to use the roller scale only. Okay, now we need to draw the horizontal projector. Okay, consider 7 1. Okay, consider 7 1 and draw horizontal line. Okay, so this horizontal line is parallel to this line. Okay, now consider 6 2, point number 6 2, and draw horizontal line. Consider 5 6. Okay, now consider 5 3. Consider 5 3 and draw horizontal line. Okay, now this center of circle I will name it C. Okay, center of circle, name it C. Now observe this 1 dash line. Okay, so this 1 dash line, where it is intersecting to this C2 line. Okay, where it is intersecting over here. Okay, name this point as a C1. Similarly 2 dash line, where it is intersecting over here to this center line, that is 6 2 line. So name this point C2. Similarly C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, C8. Okay, next take compass. Okay, take compass. Take CP radius or 25 mm radius. You can take CP radius of circle. Okay, in short way you can take radius of circle. CP distance. Okay, means was radius of circle. It is equal to 25 mm. Okay, Now consider C1 as a reference point. Okay, so C1 as a reference point. Okay, you can see here. Okay, C1 as a reference point. Okay, 25 mm radius. We need to cut the line, that is 7-1 line. Okay, so it will cut over here. Okay, it will cut over here. Okay, so here question arises, why I have not taken on left hand side, why I have not cut over here this side. Okay, why? Because you can observe here 1 2 3, it is on right hand side. Okay, so that's why I have taken C1 as a reference point and I have cut this 7-1 line over here. Okay, similarly same radius 25 mm, C2 as a reference point. Okay, C2 as a reference point. Okay, C2 as a reference point, we need to cut this 6-2 line, because what is C2? 2. Our focus is on point number 2. So where it is C2 line. Okay, so this C2 horizontal line. Okay, cut this line over here. Okay, cut this line over here. Okay, next consider C3. Okay, same radius 25 mm. Okay, now consider phi 3 line. Okay, phi 3 line horizontal, because point number 3 is over here. So we need to consider this phi 3 projector. Okay, and cut that line. Okay, cut that line. Okay, next C4, again same radius. C4 same radius. Okay, so where it is point number 4 is over here, so it will come exactly onto the top of this point number 4. Okay, next consider point number 5. Okay, consider point number 5. Okay, so we can see here point number 5, 6, 7, it is on left hand side. Okay, so we cannot cut the curve this side. Okay, we need to draw the curve on the left hand side. Okay, this side 5, 6, 7, it is on left hand side. Okay, again, so consider 5, 3 horizontal line and cut the arc. Okay, next C6. Okay, C6 same radius. Now consider this horizontal line, that is 6-2 line, and cut the arc. Okay, similarly C7. Okay, now consider C1 line. Okay, and cut the arc. Okay, next last one C8. Okay, where it is, so point number 8 exactly come over here. Okay, next we need to now we need to join all the points. Okay, so first I will name this point. Okay, first I will name this point. So this is our point P1. Okay, so this is our point P2. So this is our point P3. So this is our point P4. Okay, so this is our point P5. So this is our point P6, P7, and this one is a P8. Okay, now we need to obtain the smooth curve. Okay, you can use French curve. So I will tilt like this so that I can draw this smoothly. Okay, so we have connected P1, P2, P3, P4. Now P5, P6, P7, P8. Okay, now this curve is called as a cycloid. Okay, and the point P is furthest from the ground. Okay, after that we need to mention the dimensions. Okay, let's mention length of this directing line. Okay, so how much this is? Pi d. Okay, pi d is equal to 157. Okay, diameter also please mention diameter. Use the leader line. Use the leader line for mentioning diameter. So diameter 50. Okay, so this is how we need to construct the cycloid if the point P it is furthest point from the ground. So in this, one thing you have to remember, all lines should be light, only this red line should be dark. Okay, remaining all lines you need to draw the thin.